Control risks has increased Mexico's security risk rating from medium to high, underlining the persistent challenges due to insecurity for companies in Mexico. President Claudia Sheinbaum, who took office on the 1st of October, inherited a security situation that had been on the decline for years. The previous 6-year administration under President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, known as AMLO, was the most violent in modern history, with nearly 200,000 homicides, over 100,000 people missing, 1,200 politically motivated murders, and just over 1% of all of crimes being prosecuted in Mexico. One of the main reasons for these high levels of violence was AMLO's security strategy that was termed under the slogan "Hugs Not Bullets," as well as his militarization of public security via the National Guard. This allowed organized criminal groups to expand their operations across Mexico. For example, the Jalisco New Generation cartel joined the Sinaloa cartel as an enormous organization. Small groups grew and new criminal organizations emerged. As a result, 81% of municipalities in Mexico have an organized crime presence. And this results in incredibly challenging and complex criminal dynamics. This often results in shootouts, kidnappings, roadblocks, and much of these take place in states that are highly strategic for businesses such as Baja California, Tamaulipas, Estado de Mexico, and Veracruz. Sheinbaum's security strategy mirrors much of AMLO's rhetoric around tackling the social causes of crime. However, there are 3 key changes that give cautious optimism for an improvement in security environment. The first is a clear target to reduce homicides and extortion, which will give direction to the security strategy and also increase accountability of the government. Second, it focuses on hotspots for organized crime and states that drive violence nationally, which will move away from AMLO's wholly reactive strategy. And finally, it aims to enhance the institutional capabilities of state and municipal police forces by enhancing intelligence sharing with the federal government, which is a realistic goal, given that Morena now govern 2/3 of Mexican states. Omar Garcia Harfuch, who is the recently appointed security minister, comes into the role with a strong track record from his time as head of the police in Mexico City. However, there are notable challenges at the national level compared to Mexico City that makes an improvement of the security environment unlikely in the first half of the administration. These inherent challenges are poorly trained, ill-equipped, and often corrupt local police forces. A key driver of the risk rating change is the more predatory behavior of organized criminal groups towards the private sector. Not only do they have the intent to target companies for crimes like extortion, cargo theft, fuel theft, and carjackings, but they also have the sophistication to do so. This affects key strategic sectors like mining, oil and gas, agriculture, and logistics. Given the high risk rating, companies should consider thoroughly revising their security protocols and measures. Therefore, security threat and risk assessments are essential for companies to understand their vulnerabilities in the increasingly challenging security threat environment.